Welcome to our Danish Matriculation School. Class 7th Social Science Unit 2 History. The lesson name is Emergence of New Kingdoms in North India. I am your subject teacher Nisha Banu. First thing is learning objectives. Origin of the Rajputs, Pratiharas, the Chauhans, Palas, Dharmapala, Mahipala I, contribution of Rajputs to art and architecture, contribution of Palas to culture. And the last one is advent of Islam. Now, let us start origin of the Rajputs. The word Rajput means son of king. The word Rajput is derived from the Sanskrit word Rajputara, which means scion of the royal blood. The three principal houses of Rajputs are Suryavanshi, the rays of the sun; Chandravanshi, the rays of the moon; Agnikula, the rays of fire god. Some of Rajputs' special status are the Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Chalukyas, Solankins, the Paramaras of powers. Now, let's begin with the Pratiharas, also known as Gurjara Pratiharas. First one is, they ruled from Gujaratra, it is in Jodhpur. In 6th century AD, Harichandra laid the foundation of Gurjara dynasty. Nagapata I was first and prominent ruler of Pratiharas. He was succeeded by Vatsaraja. The successor of Vatsarajas, Nagapata II and Ramabhadra, did not do anything impressively. The son of Ramabhadra, within few years of his accession, succeeded in consolidating the power of the Pratiharas. Bhoja was able to maintain a peace in his kingdom. Dear students, refer page number 121. Now, let us see about Palas. Dharmapala, whose period is about 770 AD to 810 AD. Gopala was the founder of the Palas dynasty. He was selected directly by the people for the superior capability. He was not from any royal family. Dharmapala, his son, made the Pala kingdom a powerful force in northern Indian politics. He was a great patron of Buddhism. Here one definition. According to the historian R.C. Majumdar, the reign of Dharmapala and Devapala constitute the most brilliant chapter in the history of Bengal. Refer page number 121. And second one is Mahipala. Mahipala I was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. He constructed and repaired a large number of religious buildings of Banaras, Sarnath and Nalanda. The Pala dynasty declined soon after the death of Mahipala and gave way to the Sena dynasty. And the next topic is the Chauhans. Its period is 956 AD to 1192 AD. The Chauhans, who ruled over the eastern parts of the present-day Rajasthan. Rajput dynasty was founded by Simharaji, who was popularly known as founder of the city of Ajmer. Prithviraj Chauhan was known as a great king, greatest of all Chauhan rulers. He defeated Muhammad Ghori in the first battle of Tarain. Next topic is Contribution of Rajputs to art and architecture. The Rajput courts, center of culture, were literature, music, dance, painting and fine arts. This picture shows the Rajasthani paintings. It is found in Bikaner, Jodhpur, Mewar, Jaisalmer. Next is architecture. Chittorgarh Fort, Ranthambore Fort, Gumpalkhar Fort. These forts are founded in Rajasthan. Mandu Fort, Chanderi Fort, Gwalior Palace. These are the example for architecture in Madhya Pradesh. The next is domestic architecture of Rajputs. Mansingh Palace in Gwalior, Amer Fort in Jaipur, Lake Palace in Udaipur. And some example of architecture in temples. First picture is Khajuraho Temple. Second picture is Konark Sun Temple. Here is one. Then the second picture shows one wheel chakra which is signed in new 10 rupees note. And the last one is Dilwara Jain Temple. And Palas, bronze sculptures played in an important role in the spread of Indian culture in Southeast Asia. And the next topic is Raksha Bandhan. The Raksha Bandhan tradition is attributed to Rajputs. Raksha means protection, Padhakapu. Rabindranath Tagore started a mass Raksha Bandhan festival during the partition of Bengal in 1905. Women to tie a rakhi of men from the other community and make them their brothers. And next one is Advent of Islam. Islam as a religious faith originated at Mecca in Arabia. The second is the founder of Islam was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The followers of Islam are called Muslims. An Islamic state, especially the one ruled by a single religious and political leader, was known as Caliphate. Caliph means a representative of the Prophet Muhammad. Students, refer page number 124. Now, let us see about Muhammad of Ghazni. His period is AD 997 to 1030. Muhammad is said to have conducted 17 raids into India. At that time, North India was divided into a number of small kingdoms. One of them was Shahi Kingdom, which extended from Punjab to Kabul. In 1018, he looted Mathura. And his next important raid took place in Gujarat in 1024 AD. Next topic is Muhammad of Ghor. Year is 1149 AD to 1206 AD. Muhammad of Ghor or Muhammad Ghori started as a vassal of Ghazni but became independent after the death of Mahmud. In 1175, Muhammad captured Multan and occupied whole of it in his subsequent expeditions. In 1186, he attacked Punjab and captured it. The last topic is the Battle of Tarain. Year is 1191 to 1192. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad in the Battle of Tarain near Delhi in 1191. This was called the First Battle of Tarain. Muhammad arrived with large force in Lahore via Peshawar and Multan to take revenge. The Second Battle of Tarain was a major disaster for the Rajputs. After the death of Muhammad in 1206, his most capable general Qutbuddin Aibak, who had been left behind in India, took control of Muhammad's territories in India and declared himself as the first Sultan of Delhi. Students, let's see some summary. We saw that after Harsha, many regional powers raised, and some of the strong rulers in Rajput clans, Pratiharas, Palas, Chauhans and Parmaras. Rajputs and Palas made many contributions to the evolving Indian culture. And the last one is military rise. Muhammad and Muhammad of Ghori paved way for establishment of Islamic rule in India. Dear students, I hope you all understood the lesson. Please go through the book back exercise and learn it your home. The upcoming clipping is your homework. Here some of hard words. Please write each word 10 times and learn it properly. Thank you, students.